Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes Kalon, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball. Your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Hertz Rent-A-Car. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal and RM Custom Metals. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes.
The TMP-Marian Monarchs put an 8-game win streak on the line tonight as they open up the 3A Sub-State Tournament with a matchup with a familiar foe in the Beloit Trojans. A good Tuesday evening as we welcome you courtside out Billinger Fieldhouse along with producer and engineer Jeff Leiker at the KHAZ studios and Hayes Post digital engineer producer Jaden Mount. I'm Jonathan Swigert as we welcome you into TMP-Marian Monarch basketball in the first round of the 3A Norton Sub-State. TMP boys come in as the number 1 seed in the Beloit Sub-State, or in the Norton Sub-State at 17-4 and finished as runner-up in the regular season of the Mid-Continent League with a record of 10-1. Tonight they welcome in the 8th seed Beloit Trojans, who come in at 5-12 and finish 3-7 in the NCAA. Obviously, these two teams familiar opponents, having met in last year's Sub-State title game, in which Beloit was able to pick up the victory and head on to state, in which they finished as a member of the Forever Four. Monarchs trying to end a little matchup here, or trying to rather uneven the series between the Monarchs and the Trojans, with the last two teams meeting 4 times since 2008, and the series tied at 2 games apiece. Monarchs come into this one after that blowout win over Plainville, while Beloit was able to get a blowout win over Smith Center their last time out. It's the Monarchs and the Beloit Trojans matching up in the first round of this 3A Norton Sub-State. Our Monarch pregame show brought to you by Hertz Rent-A-Car. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll get a chance to hear from Coach Bill Mayers. He joins us next. The Monarch Sports Network is powered by Herman Physical Therapy and on the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship on 99.5 KHAZ and at HayesPost.com.
Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building, when it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K. Long, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948, 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marian, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.
This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
Let's get the thoughts of the coach. This chat with the coach is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza and online at CompareMyCoverage.com.
Back into Al Billinger Fieldhouse, more of a pregame show, joined now by Coach Bill Mayer. And Coach, finally here at Substate, it seems like the year has flown by and your group's sitting in a good spot as the top seed here coming into this one.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited to be here. Everybody that plays this game plays for March Madness and postseason, and so we're excited to be a part of this and ready to go.
Talk about Beloit in just a minute, but you take a look at where your group has come throughout the season. Obviously, you get two tough matchups with Hoxie, a good Abilene team, and Hayes High. But other than that, you guys able to win the rest of your games. But you've been tested along the way, and especially with the start of the season, where coming in, there were lots of places where you had to find some guys to step up, and it seems like that guys have really done that.
Yeah, just super proud of this group of guys, and part of that is, again, we replaced four really, really good seniors, and that was going to be a real tough challenge, and you're playing young in some positions and inexperienced in some positions, and we had some guys back that played some minutes, but we also knew that we needed some guys to get, better really quickly for us to give us a chance, and I thought that, those guys have worked really, really hard all season long to put them in this kind of position and, fought through some adversity, a lot of adversity this year. And then I think there'll still be some adversity as we continue down the road, but, did as good as they could possibly do. Everybody we got beat by, I think, are state level teams. And so I think we did our job and just excited to see what we can do now.
Was there a point in the season as it kind of worked its way through that you saw this group turn into the team that you're at now, where you're like, okay, they figured it out, they're comfortable with who they are and ready to make a good solid run?
Yeah, I think we had a rough stretch coming through. Part of it was the MCL tournament and played a lot of games there. And we would say we played bad through some of that because as we went back, we had some bad offense, we had some bad defense, and just not a ton of practice to fix it. But I thought the guys really kind of dug in and said, we can end up being a 500 level team from this point on. And those things are we can really kind of dig in and fix it. I thought you saw over a couple weeks a gradual improvement of our defense and a gradual improvement of our offense, and so I think that's kind of part of the season where we were able to do a few things.
And I think we talk about it too, as much just mentally too, kind of being tough and in a good spot there.
Yeah, absolutely. They've turned themselves. We talk junkyard dogs. I think we're there. I think we play that way. I think we've become guys who rebound the ball really ferociously tough. I think we take pride in those kind of things. And I also think we're a team that cares about each other. And I think you can see that on the floor when you make a good pass, a better pass, and guys get excited for other guys when they're doing well, and guys cover for guys when they make a mistake defensively. And so, I think those things are all combinations that give you a chance to be a decent team.
Had an extended break, which is kind of rare for your group after that win over Plainville. How did you handle that? You feel like the guys, got healthy, got their legs back underneath them?
Yeah, we gave them off Wednesday. Told them just to take a day off. Thursday we came in and did a little stuff. Friday we actually went pretty hard at it. Wanted it to feel somewhat like game-like, just to keep in the rhythm with our body. Saturday came in, did a little bit of stuff, and so and then Monday was prep for Beloit, and so tried to keep them a little bit in the rhythm. It was really nice not to have that game on Thursday. We missed playing Hutch Trinity, but just to be able to get that time, and now it seems like we haven't played in a long time, and we're ready to go again. So.
And then Beloit, obviously these two programs are no strangers to each other. A year ago, come up short against them in a really fun atmosphere up there, in which it was, it was a really good basketball atmosphere. They're a different team, lots of guys who graduated. They're a much younger team. What do you see from them this time?
They're still going to be Beloit, though. It's a good program. It's well coached. They're going to play incredibly.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
Rent-A-Car pregame show from Billinger Fieldhouse in the opening round of the boys 3A sub-state tournament. As we welcome you in, where the TMP boys take on the Beloit Trojans. It's the 1 versus 8 seed in this matchup. We just heard from Coach Bill Mayer. His thoughts brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker. Of course, this matchup, the first round of the 3A sub-state tournament, with the winner advancing on to take on the winner of that 4 versus 5 matchup between Phillipsburg and Goodland. School activities teach students discipline, teamwork, and dedication while providing them with structured, supervised learning activities. Encourage your son and daughter to participate in school activities. Participation opens the door to a lifetime of enjoyment and excitement. The Kansas State High School Activity Association and Eagle Radio, HaysPost.com encourages you to make activities and academics curriculum partners. The Monarchs, led by head coach Bill Mayer. His thoughts brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker. You can save when you insure both your home and auto with Shelter. See Shelter Agent Dustin Shoemaker for the details. TMP comes into the matchup as the number 1 seed at 17-4, finishing as the second best team in the Mid-Continent League regular season with a 10-1 record. Meanwhile, Beloit comes into the contest at 5-12. They finished 3-7 in the NCAA. Let's go ahead real quickly, take a look around the Mid-Continent League, where the TMP boys obviously part of this sub-state. This is a very MCL-heavy sub-state in Class 2A, where Phillipsburg plays host to Goodland today in the first that 4 versus 5 matchup. Russell travels to Minneapolis for a matchup with Minneapolis. Then elsewhere tonight, Colby is on the road at Norton, as of course TMP in a matchup here with the Beloit Trojans. Mentioned that the Monarchs are the top seed here in this sub-state, coming off of that 10-1 record in the MCL. Only Hoxie with a better record. Hoxie got a win to open up the sub-state round yesterday, as did Hill City and Ellis. So they're all on to the semifinals there of that sub-state in Waukene. In fact, Trigo also advanced on, so it'll be an all MCL semifinal over there in the 2A sub-state at Waukene. Time for us now to take a look at the Beloit Trojans and their head coach, Ryan Eilert, they come in at 5-12 on the season. This is a team that struggled a little bit as they try and get their bearings after graduating such a great class a year ago. And you look at this Beloit team a year ago when they beat TMP in the sub-state finals to get to the state tournament in Hutchinson. They had one player who was not an upperclassman, not a senior, to score in that contest. It was Owen Eilert. He had 9 points. Owen has a hand injury, and he had surgery on a broken finger earlier this year, so he's out. So they don't have anybody who scored in the game against TMP a year ago back from that contest. For TMP, obviously a senior-heavy team a year ago in that matchup as well. Carson Jacobs was the high scorer for TMP in that contest, had a double-double with 20 points, and Jackson Schulte was held to just 4 points in that matchup against Beloit, and it was a rough matchup there in which Beloit was able to get the 65-43 victory to advance on to the state tournament. This is just the 5th meeting since 2008 between these two programs, and it is tied at 2-2. TMP won in the semifinals, the sub-state back in 2016, lost in the sub-state championship game back in 2014. So a couple of different times that they met up prior to this one being in the sub-state semifinals and finals, but this one in the opening round of sub-state. TMP at the number 1 seed at 17-4. Beloit, the number 8 seed at 5-12. Let's go ahead and take a quick timeout. So we'll come back, take a look at some keys to the matchup. Plus, we'll get you the starting lineups as we continue on with our pregame show here from Billinger Fieldhouse. Monarch Sports Network is powered by Herman Physical Therapy, and it's the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship. Your team could look like champions when you use Redeem Designs on Vine and Hayes and online at redeemdesigns.com. We're back with more of our Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show next on the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship and the Monarch Sports Network powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Next Tech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Next Tech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K. Long, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.
More of our Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show serving you from 609 East 8th Street with clean, high-quality vehicles with many options. If you need more room for a family vacation or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for your next business trip, give them a call at 785-623-4116 for your reservation. We continue to count down to the start of this one between TMP and Beloit as part of our pregame show, as I mentioned, brought to you by Hertz Rent-A-Car. TMP at 17-4, coming off of that win over Plainville a week ago. A week ago today. Meanwhile, Beloit also hasn't played in a week. They beat Smith Center their last time out as those two teams stepped out of league play for that little rivalry in north central Kansas. So winter in Kansas filled with many changes from icy winds to gentle snow, and it's time to enjoy the excitement of interscholastic activities. Thousands of high school students need your support and encouragement. The Kansas State High School Activities Association and member schools provide thrills and suspense for a lifetime of memories. See other parts of education come to life through interscholastic activities. A public service message from Kansas State High School Activities Association, Eagle Radio, and HayesPost.com. Time for us now to take a look at the starting lineups. We start for the TMP-Marian Monarchs, and one of the keys to tonight's game will be, as Coach Mayer mentioned in the pregame show, overcoming adversity without leading scorer Jackson Schulte. So the Monarchs will go with Lucas Lang, the 5'10 senior, averaging just shy of 9 points per contest. Cade Harris will start his third game of his sophomore campaign, averaging right around 4.5 points and 2 rebounds. Cade coming off another strong performance in which he recorded a new season high of 13 points. He scored in double figures in 2 straight for TMP. Monarchs will also go with Jace Wintling, the 6'1 junior, averaging right around 5 points and 4 rebounds per contest. Bryce Beissner, 5'11 junior, averaging 3 points and 3 rebounds per contest to go along with his 3 assists and more than a steal and a half per contest. And then Dylan Worth, who scored a double figures in 12 of his last 14 games, a 6'6 sophomore, second leading scorer for TMP at over 12 points per contest and 5.5 rebounds. So Coach Mayer, who's in his 13th season as head coach of the TMP Monarchs, will go with Lang, Harris, Wintling, Seib, and Dylan Worth. Meanwhile, the Beloit Trojans and their head coach Ryan Eilert, in his 13th season as head coach of the Beloit Trojans, will go with Wyatt Brockelman, the 6' sophomore, Caleb Burks, a 6' junior. Burks is their leading scorer, with Owen Eilert out with that hand injury, averaging just shy of 12 points per contest. Jackson Rexroth is a 6'2 junior, averaging right around a point per game and 2 rebounds. Quinn Eilert is a 5'10 freshman, averaging 6.5 points to go along with his just shy of 3 rebounds per game. And then Bryce Beissner, the 6'4 junior inside, averages 7 points and 5 rebounds. He is coming off a career high 15 in that win over Smith Center last Tuesday. So Coach Ryan Eilert in his 13th season will go with Wyatt Brockelman, Caleb Burks, Jackson Rexroth, Quinn Eilert, and Bryce Beissner. That's a look at the starting lineups here on our pregame show for Coach Eilert. Mentioned it's his 13th season. This is the first year that they will not have a winning record under his tutelage, as he has had a string in which before this year he had 13 straight winning seasons, but that will come to an end this year here in this season, which they come into the contest at 5-12. Mentioned Owen Eilert averaging 13 points per contest in 13 games, but dealing with that broken finger, had surgery, and so he's out. So they're without their leading scorer. They have been since the middle of January. Right around January the 20th, 23rd is when he ended up having surgery on that finger. For Beloit, they have lost 7 of their last 8. They do have that win over Smith Center in their last time out. It's the Monarchs and the Beloit Trojans. We count down a tip-off here in this one. We've got the national anthem. We'll get pregame ceremonies here in just a moment. Plus, we'll get your starting lineups on the floor as well. Of course, the Monarch Sports Network is always powered by Herman Physical Therapy. Herman Physical Therapy will get you back in the game fast after injury, offering dry needling and deep tissue laser therapy to speed up the healing process. Free consultation, and you'll see your same PT every visit. Herman Physical Therapy, they love helping people, and as always, don't forget to check them out on Facebook. The Monarchs trying to join the TMP Lady Monarchs onto the sub-state semifinal there in Norton after the Lady Monarchs got that big win yesterday over the Russell Lady Broncos. We'll take our final time out of the break and hear the pregame show. Then we'll come back with the start of this one on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title, take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
National anthem here from Billinger Fieldhouse as we welcome you back into this matchup between the Beloit Trojans and the TMP-Marian Monarchs. Jonathan Swinger back with you along with Jeff Lanker back at the KHAZ studios. Jaden Mounts, our Hayes Post producer and engineer here at the Fieldhouse. So Monarchs the top seed in this 3A Norton sub-state at 17-4 take on the Beloit Trojans, who are 5-12. They're going to run through the starting lineups on the floor. We can run those for you once again. But first, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is TMP basketball.
And the TMP-Marian Monarchs.
The Monarchs Sports Network is powered by Herman Physical Therapy on 99.5 KHAZ and HayesPost.com.
Forms, the dark blue numbers and letters across the front, trimmed in gray. Meanwhile, Beloit will be in those road orange uniforms. The black Beloit and numbers trimmed in white. That's our uniform update for business polos. Team gear, your first choice should be a phase 2 screen printing and embroidery with no minimum order plus quick turnaround time. Phase 2 screen printing and embroidery just Vod on 22nd Street next to Big D's Rental in Hayes. As we are ready to get this one underway. Get the starting lineups on the floor. They start with the Beloit Trojans. Wyatt Brockham, the 6-foot sophomore. Caleb Burks is a 6-foot junior. Jackson Rexroth, the 6'2" junior, along with Quinn Eilert, the 5'10" senior. And then Bryce Beissner is the 6'4" junior inside. So that's a look at the starters for Coach Brian Eilert. It's Brockham, Burks, along with Rexroth, Quinn Eilert, and Beissner, the 5 on the floor. For the TMP-Marian Monarchs, they will go with Lucas Lang, the 5'10" senior, Kate Harris, the 5'11" sophomore, Jace Whitling, the 6'1" junior, Bryce Syme, the 5'11" junior, and then Dylan Worth is the 6'6" sophomore. Coach Mayer talked about it in the pregame show, more of the issues and the difficulties and challenges that has faced this Monarch program throughout the year, without 3 different guys here tonight. Of course, leading scorer Jackson Schulte, along with fellow senior Hayden Brown, and then also Kenton Ginther, the 5'10" junior for TMP. So the short-handed Monarchs in a matchup here with the 8-seed Beloit Trojans. As we welcome you in, it's the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship. Get your own personalized online team store through the Redeem Designs store online. It's hassle-free, no paper orders or collecting those checks. Redeem Designs Road to a Championship. We should sit just to the left of the scores table here at the field house, right at midcourt, which means the Beloit will shoot down to our right here in this first half. Go from our left to our right as TMP will be on the defensive end to start out this one. As we welcome you aboard on this Tuesday night in the first round of the 3A sub-state. TMP in the defensive stance and ready to go as the Beloit Trojans will work here to the right side as they get it to Beissner, the big sophomore, as he'll kick it, or rather the big junior. Now they swing it around off to the left side as here's Quinn Eilert, the freshman, trying to dump it inside for Beissner, working against Worth, turns to the baseline, left it short, rebound deflected, and into the hands of Cade Harris, and here comes TMP up the floor. Right side, Harris with a little hesitation. Cade will lob it out to Lang, who will track it down on this left side, and now they quickly swing it around to the right side for Harris. Worth was open, they missed him inside, and now they'll swing it back around to Cade on the right side. This time he finds Worth, who draws a crowd. He'll find Sy. Bryce dribbles into the lane, got cut off, kicks it for Lang. He'll swing it right side for Cade Harris. First offensive possession for TMP, working against a zone for Beloit. Cade will drive inside, leave it for Whitling. Jace goes up and has it blocked inside. I think Eilert got a piece of that one, and back the other way come the Beloit Trojans. As the 5'10" freshman Eilert contested that shot inside as Whitling tried to go up and underneath. White Now to our right, here's Rexroth. He'll take the long two. It's off the heel, and Harris already has two early rebounds in this one as TMP clears out, and Beloit got everybody back trying to prevent the TMP fast break. Side with it, left side. Worth will draw the double team. Now the triple team, and he spins around it anyway to the baseline and scores with a left-handed hook shot. 2-0 in favor of TMP. It's Dylan Worth with the bucket. Dylan has scored in double figures in 12 of his last 14, and he was able to get that to go with the little drop step and the left-handed hook shot. Left side. Brockelman wanted to shoot it. Good closeout. Here's Caleb Burks with it. Burks with the left-handed dribble. Now Brockelman will shoot it on a kick-out and rattle it home. Brockelman gives Beloit a 3-2 lead as Brockelman gets going early. They want to shoot threes. Meanwhile, TMP wants to pound it out inside with Worth as he drew the double team. Now they kick it for Seib left side. Skip it right side for Cade Harris. Harris on that right wing, guarded by Brockelman, who just knocked down the three. TMP will swing it to the left side for Seib, and now Lang with it. Lucas directing traffic. He'll drive. Great bounce pass inside. Whitley can't finish as Beissner is going to foul Worth on the rebound and before the shot, so it'll be on the floor. Well, they'll say, yeah, it was on the floor before the shot. It's the second time Whitley has got inside. Beissner used his length to forced the missed shot, but Worth was there with the offensive rebound and then got fouled on the putback. TMP will keep possession of it, down 3-2, 5:45 and counting. Here's a kick out right side. Lang, three that rattles home, and it's a 5-3 lead for TMP as Lucas Lang gets his first three of the contest. Lang is shooting over 43% from three. It's this zone. That'll be big for TMP. Brockelman, who hit a three for Beloit, left side, guarded by Harris. He'll take it to the right wing for Rexroth. One dribble for Jackson Rexroth. Down to the baseline they go for Beissner. Has pulled Worth all the way out near the three-point line. Here's a ball that's on the floor and taken away by Harris. Seib got a piece of it. Now it's into the hands of Lang. Lang will race down the floor, draw the contact, and can't finish inside, but he'll get the blocking foul. That time, Brockelman lost it. TMP was first on the floor to get it, and now free throws for Lucas Lang, and the official called the foul. Wanted to make sure he got the right Beloit Trojan in orange. We'll call it on Quinn Eilert. It's the first on Eilert. Free throws for Lucas Lang. TMP leading 5-3 with Lang at the free throw line, and he knocks it down. He's got 4 straight points for TMP. Monarchs lead is 6-3. Look at Aerosmith, checks in for the first time, the 5'10 sophomore. And the second Lang free throw is good as well. Lang with 5 early here in this first quarter. Our TMP is a lead 7-3. He's got 5 in a row as he knocks it down at the free throw line. Monarchs said extend that pressure a little bit. Harris working against Brockelman in the backcourt, forces him to cross it over the timeline. Now right side on the dribble, it's Quinn Harris, or rather it's Eilert. It's Quinn Eilert. His pass is knocked away, and then Lang was out of bounds, and then they say didn't get back into the possession of the basketball. That's a tough break. Maybe say stepped on the baseline. From our vantage point, I think that's what the official said. As the ball was on the deck, Eilert lost it, and then Lang picked it up, and now a 5-second count. Quinn Eilert couldn't get it in. Good defense by TMP. Seib on the basketball, or on the ball, forces a turnover. TMP will get it back, leading 7-3. Under 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Harris with it right side for TMP. They find Worth, draws a crowd, has it knocked away and out of bounds. As soon as Worth catches it, he's going to be the most popular guy in the stadium every time. And that time it was knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with TMP. Harris will lob it over the top. Dangerous pass deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. Nope, saved right in front of us by Wentling. Good hustle by Jace. Lang will lob it inside for Worth, who goes up and scores. Wentling was able to save that right to Lang, who then drove right down the lane and gave it off to Worth, who scored it. Happened right down in front of us. A little bit awkward vantage point for us. Good hustle by Wentling to come away with that basketball. TMP leads by 6 with 4:25 to go here in this first quarter. Now here's a ball stolen by Lang. Lucas out in front of the crowd, right side, has it blocked from behind. Eilert got a piece of that one. It's actually Burks who got a piece of it. And back the other way comes Beloit. Burks has it. He's their leading scorer with Owen Eilert injured. Here's a three-pointer that's off the heel. Fight for the rebound underneath. The side saves it on the baseline to Harris. And Harris with a crossover to get free, and here they come up the floor. Here's Bryce with it. Simon into the lane. He'll kick it left side for Lang. He'll pull the trigger on a three and rattle it home. His second first quarter three. Timeout taken by Beloit. Lang with 8 first quarter points. TMP leads 12-3 as he knocks down his second first quarter three. Good start for Lang and company for TMP. Out to a 12-3 start. So they force the timeout. Monarch Athletics brought to you in part by Next Tech, Midwest Energy, Gibbs Auto Supply, and Steel Fabrications. And as for a better start for TMP as the short-handed Monarchs with a big step up for senior Lucas Lang right out of the gate. His final game at Billinger Fieldhouse already with 8 here in this first quarter. Monarchs will bring Gavin Unrein in for the first time, the 5'11 junior. So it'll be Seib, Harris, Lang, Unrein, and Worth. Beissner, Aerosmith, along with Quinn Eilert. Also, then Brockelman and Burks, the 5 on the floor for Beloit. Trojans shooting down to our right here in this first half. So go to the high post. Aerosmith trying to work on Unrein. The lefty turns, left it short. I don't know if Unrein got a piece of that, but he definitely affected the shot. Here comes TMP up the floor. Lang got it to Seib on the fast break. Now Seib finds Worth into the lane. Dylan will go up and score it with a chance for one more on the three-point play. Monarchs just never quit on the play. That fast break, and Worth flashed open, and it's 14-3. Beissner picks up the foul. It's the second on the 6'4 junior. Whitling will check back in for TMP. He replaces Harris. And in for the first time is Kalen Chancellor, 5'10 junior for Beloit. Worth already with 4 here in the first quarter. And the free throw too strong off the heel. Ball on the deck, tracked down by Lucas Lang. Lang with the offensive rebound for TMP. 3:20 to go first quarter. Monarchs with Unrein and Seib playing catch, and now right side for Lang. Back to Seib. Bryce straight on. We'll give it to Unrein. Gavin's going to drive in, kick it right side for Lang. Little crossover. Now back to Seib. Bryce thought about shooting. Instead, he's going to drive in, misses the up and under, and the rebound cleared out of there inside by Maddox Waters, who's in for the first time for Beloit. There was a little bit of contact. Here's a kick out right side three that is short, and the ball tipped out of bounds by Worth. Chancellor missed the shot short. We'll stay with Beloit. Monarchs, Trenton Romey checks in for the first time, the 6'3 senior replacing Worth. Noah Gerstner, a 5'7 freshman, will check in for the first time for Beloit as Harris returns for TMP in place of Bryce Beissner. Gerstner, the freshman, to key it into the right. Harris deflected it on ball. They were able to get it out to Brockelman anyway on this right side. So he works against Unrein. Now he'll give it off for Chancellor. Chancellor kicks it right side for Gerstner. Dribbles in between the circles. Now takes it to the left side. Burks will go get it, and now Brockelman to set up the offense. Eilert will pull on a three left side and bang it home. Noah Gerstner knocks down the three. It's their second of the first quarter. It's 14-6, and that's what they want to do. If they make threes, they can keep you in, or they can keep themselves in it. Here's the ball nearly stolen away, but Unrein and Romey able to keep it for TMP as they battle with Chancellor in the basketball. Now Harris will peek to the TMP bench down to our right. Coach Mayer and company calls out the play with 2:15 to go in the first quarter. Harris dribbles to the elbow, now to the other elbow on the right side for Whitling. Whitling will skip it left side for Harris. Now back to the left elbow. Here's Jace. He'll pull on the elbow jumper. Missed it. Rebound on the deck. Fighting for it is Harris, and Cade will come away with it. Already the third rebound of the first quarter for Harris. Now Cade swings it left side. Unrein will go in with a double clutch. Missed the shot inside. And the rebound out of there to Maddox Waters. It's his first rebound of the contest. Up the floor, right side for Chancellor. Here's Burks with it. Burks guarded by Lang. We'll give it up to Brockelman. Under 1:40 to go first quarter. TMP leads 14-6. Little floater halfway down, and it skipped out for Brockelman. Harris down with his fourth rebound. Up the floor, long outlet pass to Lang. Lucasen will find Harris with it. And with under a minute and a half to go here in this first quarter, again out of that Beloit zone, they'll set up their offense. Lang off a screen, kicks it left side for Unrein. Short corner, Whitling. Jace drives in, tried to flip it up a little scoop shot, missed the shot. Harris down with another rebound. Kick out right side, Lang three, too strong. Rebound, Cade. Harris already has 6 First quarter rebounds for TMP and another chance. Harris will take the three right side. Missed it, and then Beloit tipped it out of bounds. Last touched by Burks. And the Monarchs will keep possession of the basketball. 1:02 to go here in this first quarter. TMP's lead is 8 at 14-6. Opened the game on a 14-3 run, but everybody's kind of hit a little bit of a wall offensively. Worth will check in for TMP. They bring Sy back into the contest as well. Jackson Rexroth will check back in for Beloit. TMP kicks it right side. Unrein now gets it to Worth. He draws a double team, kicks it for Whitling, who knocks down the elbow jumper. 16-6 on the first field goal for Whitling in this first half for TMP. Under 50 seconds to go first half. Here's a three left side for Caleb Burks, who is able to get it to go in. Burks knocks down the third three of the first half in this first quarter for Beloit. It's 16-9 with 30 seconds to play. Nearly a travel, an hour, or rather a carry on Harris, but instead they reach in and foul him right at the elbow. Burks called for the reach. Beloit comes into the contest shooting 31% from three. They shoot just 37% from the floor overall. They shoot more threes than they do twos. Inbounds play. Harris has it right side. They dump it right back into Worth. Worth trying to power his way inside. Has it crawl off. Got his own miss, and he'll follow it home. 18-9. Dylan Worth staying with it for TMP. Nearly a turnover in the backcourt. TMP's pressure by Simon Company almost forced that turnover. 6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Burks will go right side. Eilert, or rather it's Gershner, now to Burks. He'll take the three. This is halfway down and out. As the buzzer sounds on the first quarter of action. TMP leads 18-9. Used a 14-3 run to lead by 11 as we head to this now second quarter. TMP on top 18-9 on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title, take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
Monarchs rush down to a 14-3 lead, led by 11 at that point. Beloit made 3 of 4 three-point attempts, including 2 in the final couple of minutes as they closed within 9 at 18-9 in favor of TMP. We headed the second quarter. Monarchs with the basketball. Lang has it right side. Out there with Syme, Harris, Wentling, and Worth. The starting 5 for TMP. Syme has it, top of the key. Now left side for Harris. Lobs it over the top for Lucas Lang, who had 8 in that first quarter, including a couple of threes. Now they find Worth, who also had 8 in the first quarter. He draws a double team. Driving in is Harris. Cade left it short, but Worth is there to clean it up. Double figures for Dylan Worth for a 13th game in 15 opportunities. He has 10, and it's 20-9. Worth on the putback. Left side wide open for 3 is Wild Broncoman. He scores his second 3 of the contest, and again, that's what they want to do. They want to shoot threes. Here's a drive inside by Harris, left it for Worth, and Worth missed it inside, and the rebound cleared out of there, and now Harris will be called for the foul in the backcourt, battling with Quinn Eilert, who pulled down the rebound. It's already the 4th 3 of the first half for Beloit. It's 20-12 after that 3. 7:10 to go here in this opening half of basketball. Want to spread it out and shoot threes. They can get layups. 7 minutes to go here in this first half now. TMP leads by 8. Beissner, who has a three left side, he'll take the step back three. This one misses badly off the glass. Side the only one there for TMP for the rebound. Up the floor, near side for Lang. Back to Bryce side. Bryce, one dribble, kicks it right side for Harris. Harris finds Whitling, who will kick it out straight on Lang. Three, and he bangs it home. His third first half three. Drilled that one. He's got 11, 23-12. That's Lang. Buries one for TMP. 6.5 to go in this first half. Lang has three. Beloit has four as a team. It's all 12 of their points as TMP leads again by 11 at 23-12. Raukeman faked on a three. Now he'll take a hard drive right side, pull it for a long two, and Worth is there to corral the carom. Back the other way comes TMP, clad in those white home uniforms. Lang inside on the perimeter, left side now. Cade Harris with it. Harris is going to lob it inside for Worth. Worth draws a crowd and he threw it away. Burks able to get a piece of that one on the second TMP turnover. Quinn Eilert will race to the near side, posting up his Beissner against Worth. Turns into him as it blocked inside, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Worth inside. They say he was got him with the body. That's a tough call inside. Worth is allowed to have his space, his own cylinder. That's a tough call inside as Dylan will pick up the foul. It'll be his first. And Beissner to the free throw line, and he knocks it down. That's the first point that doesn't come by a three for the Beloit Trojans, and it's 23-13. TMP's lead is 10 with 5:52 to go in this first half. It's the second team foul on TMP. Beissner's second free throw is good, so he made them both his first 2 points of the game. Beissner averages right around 7 a game, 23-14. Monarchs lead cut to 9 again. Side kicks it right side for Harris, and now back to Lang on this left side. Lucas already needed double figures for TMP. Harris is open. Cade will fire three. Left it a little bit short. Saib tried to knock it away from Beissner, who pulled down his first rebound of the contest. Up the floor, near side for Jackson Rexroth for Beloit. Guarded tightly by Lang as he'll hand it off. And now Eilert lost it out of bounds. Good defense for Lucas Lang, forcing the turnover. Lang wearing 0. Brockerman wearing 0. And Lucas' defense forces the turnover. And now a timeout taken by Coach Mayer and company to talk things over. Monarch Sports Network is always powered by Herman Physical Therapy. They'll get you back in the game fast after injury, offering dry needling and deep tissue laser therapy to speed up the healing process. Free consultation. You see your same PT every visit. Herman Physical Therapy. They love helping people. And don't forget to check them out on Facebook. Monarchs out to a 9-point lead, 23-14, led by 11 twice in this first half, 14-3, and then at 23-12 here in this second quarter. Out of the TMP timeouts, it'll be Worth, Whitling, Lang, Saib, and Harris, the 5 on the floor. For the short-handed Monarchs, about 3 guys today, including Schulte, Jackson, fellow senior Aiden Brown, and no Kenton Ginther today as well. There's a offensive possession for TMP in which they get it to Worth. Worth draws a triple team, and they say he traveled with it. Just that little power dribble, put it on the floor early instead of being a little bit more deliberate with it, but we'll get it back on the triple team. Untitled will replace Cade Harris. Harris checks out. The Monarchs again extend the pressure just a little bit. Near side, Brockerman. So close it on 5 minutes to go in the first half. They posting up Beissner. Turns on the baseline, trying to get free. Now we'll kick it right side, Brockerman. Brockerman will drive into the lane, pull it for the 8-footer, and knock it down. Wyatt Brockerman has 8 in this first half, made a couple of threes. 23-16 on the field goal for Brockerman. Now Whitling on the other end, drives in, has it blocked by Beissner. As Jace couldn't get it through the defense, and it's taken away by Beloit. As Quinn Eilert will bring it into the front court. Left side, Burks. This one way too long and way too strong, too. On the 3, tipped out in the backcourt, tracked down by Jackson Rexroth for Beloit. That went all the way out near the Beloit bench. Beissner, he's going to pull on a 3 and knock it down. 23-19 as Beissner knocks down the 3. He's got 5 all in this second quarter, and Beloit knocks down their 5th 3 in 6 chances. Monarchs with Unrein knifing in, couldn't quite get the layup to go. Beloit put together a little run here, got a pack within 4. And now Unrein will draw the blocking foul, and Unrein's headed to the free throw line. That's the third on Beissner, so that's a big foul on the 6'4" junior Beissner. Unrein to the free throw line where he rattles home the first one. Having a 73% free throw shooter. Puts it into a 7-0 run for Beloit. It's 24-19. Second free throw is going to be short, and Trenton Romeo just checked in down with it. Wide open is Lang. He'll fire the three and bury it. Lang with his fourth three of the first half. Worth now with 14 in the first half for TMP, 27-19 as Lang buries another three, following that offensive rebound for Trenton Romeo. With under 4 minutes to go here in the first half, TMP's lead is 8 at 27-19. Lang is wide open here, straight on is a three that'll rim halfway down and out for Brockman, and Unrein down with a rebound. TMP looks to push up the near sideline with Lang. Seib will swing it for Unrein, back to Bryce. Here's Wentling with it. They'll dump it for Romeo as they work the right side. Now Seib's open. Bryce will fire the three. Left it a little bit short. Romeo down with another offensive rebound. Now the ball's on the deck. Trenton fighting for it, and it's going to be taken away by Beloit. As inside Chancellor just wrestled it away from Romeo inside, and it's back the other way. Beloit with Chancellor. Finds Brockman off a screen as they work now to the left side. Burks guarded tightly by Seib. Will put it on the floor, cut off left side. Rice able to force him to pick up his dribble. Chancellor's going to fire a three. This one off the heel. And the third rebound of the quarter down to a Trenton Romeo. TMP with the outlet up the floor. Lang guarded by Chancellor into a double team. Able to kick it out for Unrein. And now Seib. Back to Gavin. On the high post for Wentling. Turns, gives it to Unrein. Gavin's going to drive in. Falling down, hits the jumper anyway. The defender fell down. Gavin contorting his body, got that one to go with some contact. Probably could have been a three-point play. They called the body on Worth earlier. Three for Unrein, and it's 29-19, just like that again for TMP. So Unrein able to get that bucket to go. 2:25 to go here in this first half. Chancellor, the defender, fell down, and Unrein scored it. Chancellor's got it right side now. Brockman with it on the baseline. They'll dump it inside. Turn around, blocking foul, or blocking shot. I'm going to get another foul inside. It's Maddox Waters. And again, they call a foul on a TMP big who blocked a shot clean up top. Defenders allowed to have their own cylinder. You can jump straight up if they want and then block the shot. That's tough. Two tough calls on bigs for TMP. Free throws off the marks for Maddox Waters. Waters just 4 of 19 now from the free throw line. Worth will check back in for TMP. And now they're going to call for must have spot on the floor. Not sure who it came from, but going to get
It's going to be an official timeout.
timeout for opportunity. Looks like they're going to clean up. Must be some blood on the floor. Real quickly, we're at the bottom of the 6 o'clock hour. Let's go ahead and pause for a station break here really quickly. 10 seconds for station identification. This is TMP basketball.
The Monarchs Sports Network is powered by Herman Physical Therapy on 99.5 KHAZ and HaysPost.com.
TMP leads here by 10 at 29-19. In this first quarter, Monarch Athletics brought to you part of this one by Discount Siding, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Field Abstract and Title Company at High Plains Roofing. Checking everybody for blood, but looks like it's going to come off a Beloit Trojan. So our official timeout here. A little cleanup. Monarchs got out to that quick lead at 14-3. Led by 11 a couple of different times in the first half, including a 23-12. But then a 7-0 run put together by Beloit made it 23-19. Monarchs, though, with 6 quick points from Unrein and a 3 by Lang. It's actually a good little sprint there by TMP to answer right back. The blood came from Maddox Waters. That's why we had to wait, because he was the one who got fouled us at the free throw line. And Waters will fire the free throw, and it's off the mark. Whitling rips down his first rebound for TMP. 2:10 to go in this first half. Monarchs lead is 10 at 29-19. Lang running the point. He's had a good first half. Finds Harris. Cade will swing it left side, and cutting in and scoring is Whitling. Jason got free and laid it home. He has 4, 31-19. Good look inside for TMP. It caught everybody off guard that Jace was the one that was open. Left side, here's a fall-away jumper from Burks, no good. Whitling with the rebound. Outlet up the floor to Harris, and Cade bobbled it. Now TMP will regroup, give it to Whitling left side. Unrein forces it into Worth. Worth will go with the hook shot and score it. He got there before the double team did, and it's 33-19, and now here's near steal by Harris. In fact, it knocked off an official. Harris kept it alive on the sideline, and Beloit will keep possession of it. That hit off the official in the backcourt as Gerstner picked up his dribble, and a timeout taken by Beloit. Harris knocked that ball away at midcourt, then dove down in front of us to save it on the sideline right in front of Coach Mayer. TMP nearly forced a turnover as Gershner had picked up his dribble. Harris just baited him into that play and nearly came away with the steal. Caught the official, who, I don't know if he got hit in the face or up around the shoulders, but it happened out in front of us. It caught him off guard because he didn't see it coming. And then Beloit had to take the timeout after Gershner had picked up the dribble. Our game brought to you apart by State Glass Company, Thomas More Prep Marion, Jeff Darrow and Linda Seibel, Edward Jones and Hayes, and Paul Wartenberger Construction. Winner of this matchup between TMP and Beloit gets the winner of the 4 versus 5 matchup in Goodland and Phillipsburg. So we'll try and get some score updates along the way here on our first half. In fact, we'll get you that here in just a moment. It's a 3-point Phillipsburg lead at 20-17. Here's a pass inside. Waters has it blocked, got it back, and then draws the foul on Worth. Worth blocked the first opportunity. Waters got the carom and then went back up. They say got him on the forehead. That'll be the second on Worth. And Waters back to the free throw line, where it has been an adventure for Waters, and he knocks down the free throw. I say that, it's nothing but net. He had made just 4 of 20 before that. It's 5 of 21, 33-20. TMP leads by 13. Second free throw, gonna rattle off, and Whitling down with a rebound for TMP. 1:05 to go here in this first half. Monarchs lead is 13 at 33-20. High post they go, right side at the elbow for Harris. He'll rifle it inside for Worth, and he scores with a hook shot. 14 for Worth, 35-20. Coach talked about it. Need to use their size inside against that zone, and Worth has had a good first half. Here's a right side 3 that'll skip off for Brockerman. Worth down with a rebound, and timeout Coach Mayer. Worth has 14 points to go along with his 5 first half rebounds. And now Romy will check in for TMP. This comes with 42.5 seconds to go in this first half. Monarch Athletics brought to you apart by Master Cleaners, Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Insurance Planning, and Ellis County Abstract and Title. They're already at halftime in Phillipsburg, where Phillipsburg leads Goodland 20-17. Russell plays Minneapolis tonight, and Colby and Norton. We'll try and get you those updates. Obviously, those 2 games start at 7 o'clock. Because Russell and Minneapolis and Colby and Norton aren't far enough away to be able to start an hour early. TMP and Beloit started at 6 o'clock, as did the 4 versus 5 matchup in Phillipsburg and Goodland. Monarchs run the weave. Left side, Harris will drive. Picked up his dribble on that left baseline, finds Trenton Romy with it. Romy for unride, and now Gavin directs traffic. 22 seconds to go here in this first half. Monarchs with Whitling with it. Whitling stops and starts. Needs some help. He'll kick it to Lang. Lucas right side for Harris. Cade's got the corner. He'll go left side, put up the floater, and it's short off the rim. Maddox Water down with the rebound. Pretty good look, and Harris nearly took it away from Waters in the backcourt. Up the floor with 4. Right side, Burks will take the 3. Left it short. Rebound is going to be tipped out of bounds, and that's how the first half comes to an end. Monarchs use a 14-3 run, led by 11 twice in the first half. Beloit would cut the deficit to 4 early in that second quarter. The Monarchs responded with a 12-1 run in the first half. They lead by 15 at 35-20 through one half of action on the Monarch Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications. When you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K-Lawn, Kirk Maska and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball. Your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Hertz Rent-A-Car. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal and RM Custom Metals. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for.
$35-20 as we welcome you into our halftime show brought to you by Eagle Radio's digital marketing. Monarchs open the game with a bucket from Worth. They led 2-0 at that point as Dillon would finish with 14 of that first half. TMP led 2-0. Beloit would get a 3 to take a 3-2 lead. The Monarchs would then respond as they would go on a 12-0 run and lead by 11 at that point at 14-3. And then led 18-9 at the end of that first quarter. Into the second quarter, TMP led by 11 again, twice in fact, at 20-9 and 23-12. But then Beloit would answer on a 7-0 run to cut the deficit to 4 at 23-19. Monarchs hit the wall a little bit, but then would respond on a 10-0 run and in fact finish the first half on a 12-1 run to build a 15-point lead here at the break at 35-20. That's their largest lead of the contest at 35-20. That first half will get individual numbers, but that first quarter saw Lucas Lang finish with 8. Dylan Worth had 8 of those 18 points in that first quarter as well. Lang knocked down 2 more threes in that second quarter as TMP was able to extend their lead now, leading by 15 at 35-20. Let's take a break. We'll come back, get you some of the individual scoring. We've got team numbers as TMP leads by 15, 35-20 over Beloit on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building, when it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K. Long, Kirk Maska and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948, 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marian, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.
At halftime, TMP leads the Beloit Trojans 30-5 as we welcome you back into Billinger Fieldhouse, where the Monarchs are trying to advance to the sub-state semifinals in a matchup with the winner of that Phillipsburg and Goodland game on Friday. Monarchs used a couple of big first-half runs to build a double-digit lead here at the break. Take a look at individual scoring in just a moment, but first, your ticket to an athletic event is a privilege to watch students learn on the playing court. Unruly behavior is unacceptable in the classroom, and the sports arena is a classroom. Good sportsmanship is a lesson to be learned by players and spectators. Remember, sportsmanship provides the human touch. The Kansas State High School Activities Association, Eagle Radio, and HaysPost.com encourage you to make sportsmanship a primary concern as you support your chosen team. Here at the break, TMP leads 35-20. Let's take a look at individual scoring for the first half. Monarchs led by the 14 each of Lucas Lang and Dylan Worth. Lang knocks down 4 threes to go along with his 2 free throws in the first half. Meanwhile, Worth finished with 8 points in the first quarter, 6 there in that second quarter to go along with his 5 rebounds. Jace Whitling with 4, Gavin Unrein with 3. Meanwhile, for TMP, Harris had 6 rebounds in that first half. Mentioned Worth had 5 there in that first half as well. For the Beloit Trojans, they're led by Wyatt Bronkelman, who had 8. He knocked out a pair of threes. Caleb Burks with 3, Noah Gershner with 3. Bryce Beissner with 5, but he dealt with foul trouble. And then Maddox Waters was 1 of 4 at the free throw line for 1. For the TMP-Marian Monarchs in their team numbers here in the first half, they end up shooting in that first half 14 of 29 from the floor. That's 48%. They make 4 of 9 for 44% from 3. And they go 3 of 5 for 60% from the free throws front. Beloit in the first half makes 6 field goals. They attempt 17 of them. Yeah, so they go 6 of 17. It's 35% from the floor. They make 5 of 8 from 3. That's 63%. They also go 3 of 6 for 50% at the free throw strike. TMP turned it over 4 times in the first half. Beloit only turned it over 5 times there in the first half. Here at the break, TMP leads by 15 at 35-20. Let's take our final break of the halftime show. Come back with the second half after this. Monarch Sports Network is powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
On top, 35-20 as we welcome you back in to Al Billinger Fieldhouse. Another score of note as the Goodland Cowboys trailing Phillipsburg by 3, 20-17 in Phillipsburg. The winner of our game tonight between TMP and Beloit gets the winner of that game on Friday night in the sub-state semifinals. It's the only other game that's tipped off at 6 o'clock from this sub-state. Bottom side of the bracket featuring Russell and Minneapolis. Colby and Norton will tip off at 7 o'clock. So hopefully we'll get some score updates a little bit later on from those games. So we'll update you on those as we roll along here. About ready to start this third quarter of action. TMP boys on top by 15. And the Beloit Trojans will have the basketball shooting down to our left here in front of their bench in the second half. Starting five out there for both groups. Left side, they'll dump it for Beissner. He turns and fires over Worth. Left it a little bit short, and Whitling down with a rebound. Jace has got 4 rebounds in the contest as TMP gets it quickly down the floor, and there's Worth who scores. Dylan Worth going back to the first half now has 4 straight. It's 37-20. Monarchs run the fast break to perfection. 16 in the game for Worth as TMP's lead grows to 17 at 37-20. That was perfect, and now Harris nearly stole the dribble away from a Beloit Trojan here right in front of the Beloit bench. And then Cade's going to get called for the foul, reaching in trying to pick the pocket of the ball handler. It'll be the second foul. Cade just battling. Nearly came away with that steal. It's his second. Beloit will keep possession of it. The freshman, Quinn Heilert, around a screen, picks up his dribble left side. Here's a pass deflected by Worth into the hands of Beissner. Barks will take the kick out. That was halfway down, and it skipped out on a 3. Another rebound down to Jace Whitling. Up the floor, they push it for Worth. Worth going to work, leaves it for Whitling inside, and Whitling scores. 39-20 as Jace Whitling scores. Timeout taken by Beloit. Monarchs get 4 quick points here on the inside, and Coach Eilert has to take the timeout. His team is down 19 at 39-20. 2 quick field goals for TMP, and that happened in just 61 seconds now. There's 6:59 to go on the third quarter clock. As Worth gets that fast break field goal, and then Whitling scores inside. For TMP, those two have combined to score the last 10, going back to that first half. Back-to-back field goals for Whitling and Worth. Well, actually, they, again, scored the last 3 field goals in the second quarter. Then they each score a field goal here to start out the second half. So those two able to take advantage of the fast breaks, and that was a great pass. We talked about it earlier with coaches that Worth has come a long way in passing the basketball, and a lot of times it seems like it's Whitling who's the beneficiary of that because he draws a crowd every time he touches the basketball. I mean, you're seeing at least 3 guys around him tonight, and Whitling that time was able to cut to the basket and get that layup to go, and Dylan's done a great job of being able to add that to his game where he can find somebody, and at 6'6", he sees over a lot of different guards that are digging in on that double and triple team. Out of the timeout, Beissner will have it at the elbow. Harris nearly knocked it away from him on that left side. Get it to Bronkelman. Bronkelman kicks it right side for Caleb Burks. Now they'll try and post up Quinn Eilert right side, and he scores it over the top of Whitling. Eilert was able to rise up quickly and knock it down, his first field goal. 39-22 after the field goal by Eilert. TMP's lead is 17. 6.5 to go here in this third quarter. It's a kick out from Worth to Syme, who drives in and gives it right back to Worth. Then the putback just crawled off. It wouldn't stay down. Rebound cleared out of there by Beloit as Rexroth will bring it into the front court. Pretty good look inside, and now losing it, and it's saved by Syme. He'll throw it up the floor. Whitling tracks it down. Whitling fakes the pass, then got bumped into, misses the layup, but Worth is there to follow it home. Syme did a good job to just throw that ball into the area near midcourt, and Whitling tracked it down. TMP leads 41-22. There's a missed jumper Rebound down to Harris for TMP. Wentling races up the floor, finds Worth inside, and he's tied up, and he'll head to the free throw line. Monarchs lead is 41-22.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 45. Bryce Beissner.
It'll be on Beissner, his fourth. And now Worth to the free throw line where he's 0 of 1 of the game. And that one rims off. 61% on the season. That
And for the Trojans, number 35.
percentage has fallen steadily over the last couple of weeks for the 6'6 sophomore.
Also in for the Trojans, number 2, Logan Aerosmith.
Untitled checks back in for TMP. Worth will shoot one more. And this one no good as well. And the rebound down to Logan Aerosmith. Aerosmith just checked into the ball game, gets his first rebound. Burks will bring it up to the near sideline, kick it left side for Brockelman. Waters trying to post up on Worth, got Worth up off his feet and scores it. He banked it home on that left side. Waters, the freshman, gets his first field goal. It's 39-24. Worth, or rather 41. Here's a pass that is through the hands of Unride. Tracked back down by Gavin after the deflection. Now Worth will knife in. Missed the shot. Unride can't quite get it to go. Or can't get that rebound, rather, inside. And now here's a pass up the floor stolen by Harris. Cade was able to come away with the steal. TMP leads a fast break. Right side, Lang on a pass from Harris. Goes in and gets mugged and then hit the deck hard as he landed straight on his back. He bounces up and looks like he's all right. That was a tough, hard fall. He got pulled off of even being able to get his legs back up from underneath him. But he bounced up and says he's all right. The official does the right thing and let him gather his composure. That was a tough fall for Lang, but he looks like he's all right. Now the official talk things over, making sure, I think they got the call right, because there were two different guys who got a piece of him. It's one of those where it's Burks with the foul. It's his second. It's scary because he got pulled awkwardly and you can't get your legs back up from underneath you. So Lang drills the free throw. 15 for Lucas. 42-24. Second one is going to rattle home as well. Lang has 16 in the contest. 43-24. Beloit back the other way. Here's Bronkelman. He'll take the three. It's halfway down and out. Fight for it inside. Worth able to come away with his sixth rebound of the contest. Lang, pass left side for Seib. Trying to get it inside to Worth, but they double on him and then help down. Here's a pass for Worth. Draws the double team. Finds Unrein. He'll hand it for Lang. Lucas gives it back to Harris. Now they find the one-on-one. It's Worth. He'll slide into the lane and hit the little floater. Worth has 20 in the contest, 45-24. As Worth gets that field goal to go. He's just able to slide past the defender and hit that little floater. Beloit back the other way. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Left side, they dump it for Maddox Waters. He draws a double team. Here's a kick out three that's too strong for Owen Eiler. But Waters down with a rebound, and then his pass is knocked away and stolen. Onrein got a piece of it, forcing the turnover. Up the floor, Lang for three. That misses off the glass, but Cade Harris down with a rebound. Cade has 7 rebounds. That's a new career high for him. Worth against the double team, scores it anyway. Dylan Worth has 22 in the game. Back-to-back field goals. Timeout Beloit. 47-22. TMP with the lead. And Worth just slid across the lane. The defender didn't commit to helping on the double team, and Dylan made it pay for it. That was a great play for the 6'6 sophomore. TMP leads 47-24. Just under 4 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Monarchs trailed 3-2, but have not looked back. Kind of similar to last night for the TMP Lady Monarchs. So they got a 3-2 deficit, and then would go on to rout the Russell Lady Broncos. Phillipsburg now leads Goodland by 9, 34-25. That's through 3 quarters of action. Winner of that game gets our game winner on Friday in Norton. 3:53 to go here in this one. TMP with that cushion, 47-24. Trenton Romey comes back in for the Monarchs. Out there with Unrein, Whitling, Lang, and Seib. Out of the timeout, Beloit with Brockelman, along with Burks, Chancellor, Waters, and then also Logan Aerosmith with 6:45 to go here in the third quarter. TMP leads 47-24. Chancellor will take a 3. This one skips off. Waters with an offensive rebound. So he's able to dribble it out to the left side as he nearly lost it. Beloit with another chance. Driving, kicking it out left side is Aerosmith. He finds Brockelman. This will skip off. And Gavin Unrein down with a rebound on that missed three-pointer. Lang races up that left sideline. Now 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Back to Unrein. Unrein will kick it right side for Seib. Bryce got a screen from Romey and gets tangled up on the way to the bucket and will earn 2 free throws. Opportunities, especially against that zone, for the Monarchs to find a way to get to the bucket. That's the 3rd foul on Brockelman. It's actually the 1st foul on Brockelman. It's the 3rd team foul as Seib knocks down the free throw. 48-24. Seib with his first point of the contest. Second free throw is off to the left side. Didn't hit the rim. So back to Beloit as Seib with a grin on a missed free throw that time. Aerosmith drives right side. The lefty misses the jumper. They're going to call a foul on TMP. I think they're going to call Seib for a push. So he pushed him afterwards. As he was coming down. It will be the first on Seib. And Aerosmith to the free throw line with 3:02 to go in the third. He rattles home the first one. First point of the game for the sophomore Aerosmith. He's just attempted now 4 free throws on the season, 48-25. And Aerosmith's second free throw too strong, and Whitling down with rebound number 6 on the contest. Harris checked in for Seib. That last dead ball for TMP. Under 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Monarchs lead 48-25. The pass for Unrein. Right side for Lucas Lang. Lang looked inside for Romey instead. So they're basically doubling Romey as well on the block there inside. Now Trenton will draw a triple team, and it's knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. So it doesn't matter whether it's Romey or Worth. Each TMP big draws a crowd. With 2:38 to go here in the third quarter. Unrein to key it in. Left side Lang. Lang on that left side for Harris. With 2:33 to go in the third quarter. Off a screen, Lang gives it up to Unrein. He'll drive in, then kick it right back out to Whitling. Whitling slides in, tried to bank it home on a tough, wild shot, and he got it to go. Kind of rattled around and got it to go. 6 for Whitling on the drive and the finish, 50-25. TMP leads. Beloit now inside the winners, and they're going to call a foul on Romey. He bodied him up. Trenton will pick up the first on him of the second half. He has 2 here in the contest. And back to the free throw line is Beissner, and he's short on the first one. Bryce Beissner is a 58% free throw shooter. He's playing with 4 fouls himself. Burks and Gershner check in. As Aerosmith checks out for Beloit. Beissner's got one more free throw, and it's good. Nothing but net. 6 in the game for Beissner, 50-26. TMP leads with 2:03 to go and counting here in this third quarter. Harris swings it right side for Unrein. Whitling off a screen. Lang hesitates, got to the free throw line, kicks it back to Unrein. Now right side for Whitling, over the top. Harris Rifles it left side for Lang. Romy fell down. That allowed a kick out three, and it's good again. It's Lang for another one. Lang with 19 in the game, 53-26, as he buried another three, this time on that left side. 1:35 to go, third quarter. Chancellor, he'll take a kick out three, and it's short. Rebound down to Trenton Romy. Monarchs look to race up the floor. Harris kicks it out for Wentling. Now Unrein, he'll knife in and lay it up with a finger roll. 55-26. Gavin Unrein got all the way to the field goal. Monarchs make all the way to the bucket, get that field goal to go. Monarchs make the extra pass to get that layup. 1:10 and counting here in this third quarter. Monarchs lead 55-26. Left side, they'll post up Beissner again against Romy. Turns and hits the little floater. Beissner with 9, 55-28. The Beissner field goal. Harris for TMP with under a minute to go in this third quarter. We'll swing it for Unrein. Lang off a screen, sets his feet, and buries another one. He buried another three. Lang with 22 in the contest, 58-28. 37 seconds to go here in the third quarter as Lang buried another one. He's got 22 in the contest, 2 off his career high, which he did it against Hayes High. Beissner will leave it short on the other end. Whitling down with a rebound. Harris with 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lang, take a look at the scoreboard above the basket. Whitling now with it with 14. And Unrein will go get it and set up the offense for TMP. Unrein drives, kicks it left side for Harris. Now it's Lang off a dribble for three. This one too strong. He came down with a rebound and got the shot up, but it's off to the left side as he couldn't quite finish, but a good effort that time. TMP leads by 30 as we head to the fourth quarter. 58-28 on the Monarch Sports Network on the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
TMP leading by 30 at 58-28. We welcome you back in to Billinger Fieldhouse, and it will be Beloit. Actually, it'll be TMP basketball out of the quarter break. Monarchs on top here by 30, 58-28. We'll have the basketball to start out this fourth quarter, trying to set up a matchup with looks like Phillipsburg on Friday's sub-state semifinals. TMP will swing it around left side. Harris off a screen, won't shoot it. Out there with Unrein. Here's Bryce Side. Bryce will fire the three, left it a little bit short. And Quinn Eiler down with the rebound. Side comes up short on that one. He had made a three in 4 straight contests, but hasn't made one here. Left side with it. Rooks wrote out of Wyatt Brockelman. Brockelman hands it for Quinn Eiler. Eiler tees up a three right side. That one's halfway down and out. And Side pulls down the rebound. Boys went cold a little bit, have missed 6 threes in a row. Driving in with the left-handed hook shot, or rather the scoop shot, no good for Unrein, and then Beloit knocked this rebound out of bounds. Unrein thought he got fouled inside, and he has a conversation with the official on that left side. As the rebound was knocked out of bounds, it will stay with TMP. Monarchs find Harris off a curl left side on the inbounds, and he rattled it home. Cade Harris with his first field goal, 60-58, as Cade knocked down that jumper. Student section going crazy with Ian Chu about ready to check into the ball game. Here's a missed three, tracked back down by Eilert. Quinn Eilert has 5 rebounds. Here's an open three that misses left side, and now a collision between Whitling and Romy, but the rebound gets into the hands of Cade Harris. I might count that's 8 rebounds by Cade already, and who career high for him. Beloit made 5 of their first 6 3-pointers, but has missed 8 in a row. Backside pass, Unrein has it blocked, and he's going to draw the foul inside as Caleb Burks will pick up the foul. That continuous clock, TMP led by 30. That's 58-28 starting the fourth quarter. Now lead by 32 at 60-28. First free throw for Gavin Unrein is good. Unrein was 6 in the contest. And it's 61-28. Ian Chu, 5'11 senior for TMP, and Andrew Schwartz, the 5'9 junior, check in for the first time for the Monarchs. The second Unrein free throw rattles home as well. 62-28, pair of Gavin Unrein free throws for TMP. He has 7 in tonight's contest, helping the Monarchs build that 34-point lead. Beissner thought about a 3 right side. Now hand it for Gershner, who's back out there. Trying to post up Quinn Eilert over Harris, and he hits the jumper. Quinn Eilert with 4. They've got him in the post a couple of different times that he scored. 62-30 on the bucket by Eilert. Shoe left side. Will hand it for Schwartz. 5 minutes to go on this one. TMP leading 62-30. Now Chu will drive inside, go up the left hand, miss the shot, but he earns a chip to the free throw line. Tried to spin it home. A little English, and now he's headed to the free throw line. Harris Smith picks up the foul. It's his first. And Chu has that free throw rim in and out. Ian 3 of 9 to the free throw line before that. And the second one short. Rebound down to Beissner. 4:20 to play in this one. TMP leads 62-30. Here's a pass that is nearly stolen by Unrein. Beissner got it back. Gavin nearly took it away from him right in between the circles. Driving, kicking it left side is Gershner. There's a 3 that goes for Caleb Burks, who has his second 3, 6 in the game for him, 62-33. That puts it into 8 straight misses from 3 for Beloit. TMP will post up Romy. Trenton draws a double team, kicks it back out for Unrein. Here's a lob over the top. 3:50 to go in this fourth quarter. TMP leads 62-33. Opened the game on a 14-3 run, and it was never in doubt in this one. Harris, Chu, who drives in left side, goes in, misses the shot. Rebound down to Noah Gershner. Noah's first rebound. Freshman bounce pass up the floor. Quinn Eilert with it. Dumps it for Beissner. Beissner goes up and scores it inside. Bryce Beissner into double figures with 11. That's the 4th time he scored in double figures. 62-35 on the bucket by Beissner inside. TMP will post up Romy. Trenton with the hook shot with the left hand, no good. Beissner down with a rebound. Trying to get Romy inside. Left it a little bit short. Harris Smith drives, kicks it for Quinn Eilert, and missed the shot. He missed everything that time, and Andrew Schwartz down with a rebound. TMP with 2:45 to go on this one. Out to pick up win number 18 on the year. So swing it left side for Ian Chu. Finds Harris with it. 2:40 to go on this one. Drives, kicks it back out for Chu. Now to Gavin Unrein with 2.5 to go. TMP. Schwartz with it, little hesitation. Finds Unrein as they dribble it. Here's a right side pass and fouling inside. Oh, they call an intentional foul on Gershner, fouling Romy from behind. So they call an intentional foul on the freshman Gershner from behind. And didn't really make a lot of an effort to get the basketball. Romy will shoot the free throws, and TMP will get possession of the basketball on the intentional foul. Romy's first free throw is good. Trenton gets on the board, 63-35. think most times officials would probably let that go, especially in a game in which we have 1:40 and counting because of the continuous clock. But after Lang got ripped to the ground or fell to the ground awkwardly with that foul, it's a lesson that the young freshman Gershno will learn. It was 1:20 and counting here in this fourth quarter. This one well in hand. TMP on top 63-35 after Romy goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Unride, Harris, Chu, Schwartz, and Romy, the 5 on the floor. Andrew with it right side for Ian Chu. Close it on 60 seconds to play in this one. Monarchs on their way to their 18th win of the season. It's back to the sub-state semifinals. Schwartz driving in, misses the shot. No doubt he got some contact, but again, late in the contest, they're not going to call it with 45 seconds to go. Here's a straight-on three that's short. Burks missed it. Romy down with a rebound. 5 rebounds for Trenton in this one. Up the floor, Schwartz bangs into the fender, missed the shot. Harris tried to tip it in, and then it's Burks who will come down with a rebound. 30 seconds to go here in this one. TMP leading 63-35. Chancellor will take a deep three. It'll rim out. Teddy and Chu down with the rebound. And that may do it. TMP with 17 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. With Schwartz into the front court. The final 10 seconds here on this fourth quarter clock as the Monarch faithful around Billinger Fieldhouse for the final time in 2021 will come to their feet as the TMP Monarch boys and girls play their final game here at the Fieldhouse for the first round of the 3A sub-states, and they come away with victories. It was the girls last night, and now it's the boys' turn tonight as they'll seal the victory tonight, winning 63-35 of the Beloit Trojans. TMP boys now 18-4, and on to take on that match or that winner between Phillipsburg and Goodland. And right now, looks like it may be Phillipsburg. We'll get a score update for you on our post-game show, but TMP picks up win number 18. Boys go to 18-4, and we'll take on the winner of that matchup between Goodland and Phillipsburg on Friday in Norton. Again, our final here, 63-35. TMP with the win on the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship of the Monarch Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Next Tech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Next Tech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K-Lawn, Kirk Maska and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements. Adams, Brown, Barrett, and Ball. Your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Hertz Rent-A-Car. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal and RM Custom Metals. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for.
Into Our Adams Brown post-game show where TMP comes away with the victory, winning by the final tonight of 63-35. As we welcome you in on our post-game show, Monarchs would open the game on a 14-3 run, led by 11 a couple of different times early on in that second quarter. Beloit would trim the deficit to 4 at 23-19. Monarchs answered with a 12-1 run to end the first half, led by 15 at that point, and will just continue to steadily build on their lead, led by 30 through 3 at 58-28. And then with the continuous clock of that fourth quarter, go on to win 63-35. As we welcome you back at our Adams Brown postgame. Ethics, integrity, and respect are values important in our daily lives, and all these important values are learned by participation in interscholastic activity programs. During competition, they are translated into one word. It's sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the strongest educational lessons and lifetime values taught by interscholastic activities. Public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association, Eagle Radio, and HaysPost.com. TMP goes away with the 63-35 victory as they improve to 18-4 on the season. Monarchs will take on the winner of that Phillipsburg and then Goodland game. And again, we were trying to get an update. Last update we had for you was Phillipsburg leading by 9, so we'll try and get that final for you as we continue to move along here on our Adams Brown post-game show. TMP gets 2 in double figures. Lucas Lang at 22, Dylan Wirth with 20 in the contest. Again, TMP wins by the final of 63-35. Back with part of our post-game show after this. The Monarch Sports Network and the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship at 995 KHAZ and HaysPost.com.
Next Tech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Next Tech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K. Lung, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marian, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.